My question is to Owaisi ji. Your speech is markedly different from the previous three speakers, all of whom spoke about their contribution to India, particularly as is known that Aruna Roy, who she doesn't seem to think so, but I believe that she's done it at supreme sacrifice. All three of them spoke of what they have given to India. I would like to ask you, what have you contributed to India, other than asking for what is not done? With all due respect, I must ask you, you are behaving like a Jawai. What are you contributing?
Okay.
Now, this...
can I just answer?
Yeah, please answer.
So my contribution is that I am creating confidence in the Indian democracy. Okay. That is the biggest contribution.
Good.
Now,
it's not as weak as you think. We have the
confidence.
confidence.
I'm sorry,
Madhu,
I'm not debating with
answer.
you.
Yeah.
I'm not debating with you. Please have the patience. You might dislike my answer, but I will keep on ensuring that you dislike me. Now, my biggest contribution is that I am creating confidence in the Indian democracy. My whole struggle has been and will be to ensure that the Indian Constitution becomes a living document. And now, thirdly, what have I done for democracy? I would invite you to come to Hyderabad. Please see the work which we have done in education, in banking sector, and then only you will realize, not sitting in Delhi, that what we have done. But I will ensure that more confidence is created in democracy.
Thank you.
Okay. With all due respect, I like to say we have only one nation and we all Indian. There are no Muslim and Hindus. It's all what we are listening and hearing from the media, and leaders they are dividing us. And we do understand we have only one nation. My question to you, do you not think you are wasting a lot of your energy? No, I will not say time, because this is your job, to criticizing government or your oppositions, who you are, So I like to know what's your plan to solve Indian terrorism issues. We have a lot of employment issues and so many other issues. I came from Florida to hear that. What is your plan? I mean, we already listening from in the TV and other media, YouTube channel, 100 other things, YouTube or Twitter, whatever it say.
Yeah.
Even you said that, 1 minute, Pankaj, 1 minute. You said that there are thousands of messages come on Twitter saying they are tracking your work. Why you care about that? I mean, people like me, we should care because who is talking to me, talking about me, but why you care about that? You said, you set up, I have my own vision, I'm going to develop my country in this way, or whatever the plan you have. So I like to hear from you, what is your plan to solve our Indian, whatever the problem we are going through?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
You want me to answer?
I think we'll talk about the plan together with other people as well. Yeah, because other people can
you
also
should not
contribute
blame me
to
that I ran away from the question.
So, yeah, please.
But I said, with all due respect.
I can answer,
sir,
you have to tell him.
Yeah. He is a lawyer and he is a politician. So, it's like delight for a TV anchor.
Pankaj, we did not come here for listen as a politician.
Let me in half a minute.
No. It was a politics. It was decided. It's in your agenda. He was supposed to speak about politics and he did. And we thank him.
I just wanted to say that you spoke, Sanjeev ji, about trust. In a democracy, there's no trust. I trust my parents. I trust my mother. I trust my child. But in democracy, there's a social contract. And that's what we are forgetting. Because when I give you my vote, there's a social contract. It's very clear. I'm giving a vote on some conditionalities. So in India, I think we'll have to switch from trust to the idea of a social contract to make democracy work. And in that, we'll become a mature democracy, because then we'll ask for delivery of issues we voted an individual for. And what JP talked about, which is federalism, or what we call participatory democracy, is only possible if there is a social contract. And Mr. Owaisi or anybody else who stands for election and gets elected is answerable to his people, and he will have to answer to his people. And of course, Added to this in India today, there is great need for dissent and for tolerance of dissent. And I don't know what happens to him and his Twitter account, but I certainly know that when I talk about poverty, I'm not talking about religion. When I talk about poverty, when I talk about the welfare state, when I talk about the need for allocation of more resources to people, when I critique certain policies the government is bringing without adequately enforcing or understanding that it will fail, when I talk about poor people dying, when I talk about 3 lakh names disappearing from the list of pensions in Rajasthan, I'm accused of being not anti-national, but a person without any sense of nationalism. There's a midway between. You can't accuse me of being anti-national. So I think this tolerance of dissent is an extremely important thing we must understand, and we all express ourselves in different ways.
We discussed in the beginning that peace has to be first condition of progress. Yeah.